The notion that the mainstream media is working with scientists to lie to Christians is a concerning and complex issue. This concept is rooted in the idea that there is a deliberate attempt to deceive and mislead Christian communities by presenting false or misleading information about scientific facts and theories. To understand this phenomenon, it's essential to examine the relationship between the media, science, and religion. In recent years, there has been a growing perception among some Christian groups that the mainstream media is biased against their beliefs and values. This perception is often fueled by the media's coverage of scientific issues such as evolution, climate change, and stem cell research, which may be perceived as conflicting with Christian teachings. As a result, some Christians feel that the media is intentionally promoting a secular or atheistic agenda, which is seen as a threat to their faith. Scientists, on the other hand, are driven by a pursuit of knowledge and understanding, often relying on empirical evidence and rigorous testing to support their theories. The scientific method is designed to be objective and unbiased, with the goal of uncovering the truth about the natural world. However, the interpretation and communication of scientific findings can sometimes be influenced by personal beliefs, cultural norms, and societal values. The media's role in this dynamic is critical, as it serves as a primary conduit for scientific information to reach the general public. Journalists and science communicators have a responsibility to accurately convey complex scientific concepts in a way that is accessible and engaging to their audience. However, the media's coverage of science can sometimes be sensationalized or simplified, which can lead to misunderstandings and misinterpretations. In some cases, the media's portrayal of science can be seen as contradictory to Christian teachings, leading some to believe that there is a deliberate attempt to deceive or mislead Christian audiences. For example, the theory of evolution is often presented as a fact, which can be perceived as challenging the biblical account of creation. Similarly, the media's coverage of climate change may emphasize the role of human activities in contributing to global warming, which can be seen as contradicting the idea of a divine plan or natural order. It's essential to recognize that the relationship between science and religion is complex and multifaceted. While science and religion may seem like disparate entities, they can complement each other in many ways. Many scientists are also people of faith, and they see no conflict between their scientific pursuits and their religious beliefs. In fact, some argue that science can actually deepen one's understanding and appreciation of faith by revealing the wonders and complexities of the natural world. Ultimately, the idea that the mainstream media is working with scientists to lie to Christians is a simplistic and misleading narrative. The media's coverage of science is often driven by a desire to inform and educate the public, rather than to promote a specific agenda or ideology. Scientists, meanwhile, are committed to uncovering the truth about the natural world, using the most rigorous and objective methods available. Rather than assuming a conspiracy or deliberate attempt to deceive, it's more productive to engage in open and respectful dialogue between scientists, media professionals, and Christian communities. By fostering greater understanding and mutual respect, we can work to build bridges between these groups and promote a more nuanced and informed discussion about the complex issues that shape our world. By doing so, we can create a more inclusive and empathetic public discourse, where diverse perspectives and beliefs are valued and respected.